Because if you're so think of this, if you're constantly getting run at by Radiant, and then they're just going to pull you back with the glimpse and get you out of position. But if you're running at them, if it glimpses you, well, you go back to base and you survive. It's really, the point of glimpse is you're catching any stragglers out. And they'll go for the Ember. Perfect hero at that. Is going to straight run at the Disruptor, cause a lot of havoc. And there's not the greatest lockdown on the side of EVOS as well. Whenever he gets Static Storm, he'll have a Yule Scepter this game, I imagine, on the Ember. And they're going to have to swap as well from the Vengeful Spirit. It's a really, really good Ember game. I like this pickup. And this, you know, could be kind of Mark having a game where he can actually, you know, carry this game. Like we haven't seen him do, like he's done great in the mid lane in the past few games, but what I'm saying is he's played more of that sacrificial role. So now it leaves the Pugna either to be a offlane hero or a position 4. They think it's a 4 Pugna. They ban the Beast, I guess, for the Vision like we saw last game, and that BKB lockdown. I don't really like the Beastmaster ban though, considering they don't... The Inner Beast isn't the greatest this game. Troll Warlord doesn't need it with the further stacks. Ember Spirit's not really going to be right-clicking. I guess it's just if the Beastmaster pairs up with the Pugna, and also you can take Roche early. I'm just trying to think of offlane heroes that you can pick now. I think like a Centaur would actually be okay this game, because with that Stampede, it's going to allow you to keep running at EVOS. And that's going to give you another form of initiation, which they are lacking. They banned the Monkey themselves, which I thought that's what Radiant could actually pick up. Which is a good laner versus the Ember Spirit. We still could see... I don't think we'll see a Viper. From from EVOS is what I'm talking about. What do they want versus the Ember mid? Lean is a bad matchup because you can't get the Light Strike Array. Oh, we should talk about Neon because they have first pick after the banning phase, but I'm kind of stunned on offlaners right now. The majority got banned out, or any that could be flexible. I mean, I guess Brew's still in the pool. Really nothing wrong with the good old Brewmaster. We see how strong that hero is with the ultimate. There is instant lockdown though, so as soon as if a Brew does blink in, he's not going to get that ulti off straight away, and the silence is pretty hard to play against. They can put the Pugna as a 3 though, like I said, against the Phantom Assassin. And then if they want to pick a 4 that can like start team fights, Earth Spirit's still in the pool. I'm not sure if Play Hard plays Earth Spirit or not though. I'm not 100% certain, but they are lacking a little bit of initiation. That's what I'm worried about. What's it? It actually could probably they might be thinking of a 4 here. Just because of how I think a good Pugna is actually, I think, a good matchup versus the PA. Especially with like a Disruptor support who's not the greatest laner. Like Pugna would just eat you up with a good laning 4 that has probably a stun. You could Lion here. Magic damage works with the Decrep. I thought of Spirit Breaker, but like I don't think it really works. They're gonna Timber instead. So OD is one of the biggest counters to the Timber. He's gone. Now for the mid lane. Queen of Pain for the pure damage. Puck is still in the pool. There's not a lot of lockdown for Neon. But there's the Puck, okay. I'm a little worried. I don't actually... Puck's like gradual magic damage, if that makes... It's so weird to say, but like... It just like goes in, goes out, and then goes back in. It's going to be on the Puck. Like he's got to have a really good game. I think that's how they kill Timber. I actually don't hate Phantom Assassin against the Timber Saw solely because you get a lot of minus armor and you can blow up Timber if you get some crits coming through. So it'll be interesting to see how they're going to play the Timber. It's going to be offlane up against a Phantom Assassin. Face Hug. They got some interesting names on EVOS, but I do know Wonder Kid. Wonder Kid's a well-known man, but I'm just a little worried about the Timber. Like, they have good lockdown for the Timber. I really don't think it was a Timber game at all. What, one strength hero? The Mag? And you're just gonna get kited. Like, yeah, I'm a little worried about this Timber. And they have no way to start the fights on Eon. To say Eon or Neon? I honestly think EVOS have the better draft. They got better team fight. PA is going to come online earlier. Scatterlicious has to go for a Battle Fury. Otherwise, he just falls behind. I'm just trying to think of how the lane matchups go as well. Like a Puck versus an Ember. She'll have the magic damage to get rid of the Flame Guard early. And they have, like, they can rotate as well. Like, what's Neon gonna do? Like, how are they going to rotate? I'm not sure. I don't know if they even will. Like, look at the supports. A Vengeful Spirit and a Pugner. Like, you're not killing a Puck this game. That's impossible. Like, Pucks just actually aren't dying. You can easily dodge the magic missile with a phase shift, and then if you ever get chained, you can use the phase shift to orb away, or just get that blink coming up. I don't even know if he actually needs a Yule Scepter this game, to be honest. This is going to be a free Puck game. It really does come down to, though, if he's going to be able to get enough farm to potentially get that Dagon early on to help blow up the Timber. But Puck's probably going to go for like a Veil Blink Boots of Travel type of build, just to be everywhere on the map. Mark taking a little bit of harass early on, trying to force out some tangos, but I love the good luck, have fun after that. What do you got? So we have Mag up this top side, paired up with the Shaman. I mean, this, I don't know about a Mag 3. Really, the only teams that is picking up this Mag 3 is the is OG. Seb, one of the best Mag players going around. Man just knows how to work that hero like a charm. A little bit of aggression down this bot lane, play hard. We'll be fine, just going to run himself away. What do you got, though? 2 bounty runes apiece. Both just everyone wraps around. Whitemon might take a little bit of damage here, though. Play hard. Wonder if he goes for the decrypt just for the movement speed slow to try and close the distance here. But Disruptor's taking a beating. I mean, he's got a little bit faster movement speed than Rappy, but he should be able to get in range for that Whirling Death. He's going to get the first blood here. Timbersaw. That's a good way to start the game, considering, I mean, I still think it's a little rough Timber game. But at least he's gonna have a good lane. He's up against a Phantom Assassin and also a Disruptor. Disruptor really doesn't do a whole lot of damage in the laning stage. And once Timber, gets these, magic stick charges, he's gonna be fine. Because Phantom Assassin's gonna be chucking out a bunch of daggers to secure some last hits, because Timber will push him out of the lane. Oh, he got that. I didn't think he would. And you already see the Mag. He's actually cutting. Who's there? Is this a Shaman 3? Am I completely wrong? I actually don't know the plays on EVOS. So I'm going to presume this is a Shaman. No, it looks like... No, okay. It looks like the Shaman is their 4-player. I just checked real quick. There you go. Want mine down bot. Play hard. Can he get this kill? However, he's got the stick charges. Decrypt's available as well for the slows. Rappy's going to be able to close the distance with that Whirling Death. Well, needs a few more right clicks here. Rappy, can he get in range? Although the Whirling Death's about to come up. We'll turn it, however. And our Shaman with the rotation. We'll get a return kill at least. But that forces the Shaman down bot. However, Rappy's still only level 1. That is a big issue. And Shaman's got boots. Just going to right click him down. It doesn't matter without these reactive armor stacks. So this will leave Mag solo up top, and he's going to have a pretty rough matchup. Troll Warlord by himself is really sustainable. Sustainable the wrong word. He's a really good solo core that is able to survive in the lane. Because you're able to be in range form, you can harass them out very easily, and your abilities don't cost a whole lot of mana. So you're able to constantly chuck them out. So, I mean, Mag should be able to get experience, but I don't know how many last hits you'll really be able to get. But at least the main thing is experience. That's what you want when you're playing a Mag going... Oh, my... Oh, no. I had the draft thing on. Oh, that is completely... Mid lane. Park was able to pick up that kill. I apologize, guys. I'm very sorry about that. But Park able to find this Ember level, about to hit level 4, so he's got 2 points up in the Flame Guard. I am flustered. And Timber falls once again. I mean, 2-1. He's probably gonna have, yeah. So he will be going for the infused raindrops just with the magic damage being outputted. But it's a really hard Timber game now. Like, you have to snowball this laning stage, and if you keep dying like this, and the issue is he's such a low level, they're just going to keep running at him. I'll chuck out the Q. Shadow Shaman will be able to close the distance as well. Thunderstrike for vision. Can he get in range, however? Pretty low on mana, but he will have the shackles coming up shortly here. JL is going to rotate through as well. They've got to be careful now with the Nether Blast doing a bunch of damage here. Disruptor will run the opposite direction. They're going to get the magic missile, and he will get brought down here. The Shaman, is he going to have the same fate, however? Any more lockdown? It's going to be up in a few seconds, however. They're just lacking the mana on this Vengeful Spirit. And it looks like the Shaman will be fine. They might think about turning, though, with the other shock. Is only level 1, though. Wonder Kid doesn't really want to put any more pressure on. They'll back off. So early, I mean, we're seeing a lot of early aggression coming through, but the mid lane is where I'm a little worried about, though, because the Puck... She's able to hit this level 6 at a good timing. She can start rotating to the lanes and helping us, especially trying to shut down this Timber. They put a very deep Observer Ward here. Disruptor rotates through. Has not got a point in that glimpse yet. Of course, you will probably start seeing the Disruptor maxing it out. But of course, he's only level 2, so it's really not a big issue as of right now. And Shaman actually went for 2 points in the Ether Shock, just wanting the bonus damage to blow up the Timbersaw before he can chain away. But he's only level 2, and that's the issue with having... Like, Timber is crazy reliant on levels. Where he gets his sustain from is the bonus armor and also that HP regen. So if you're in a tri lane, then where are you actually going to get your levels from? And it just goes to show how Neon, these laning stages are going horrific for you. And it means that top lane, Coil, Scatolicious without that level 6, they're going to chuck him out with the skewer, so the stun will be there. They drag him straight back, Facehugger. Will he have enough damage, however? A miss coming through. That right click will connect. They're going to have the orb to follow up very shortly. Scatolicious is going to try and juke throughout the trees here. The orb won't connect, but they are going to get vision. He's got a TP available. He needs to cut all the way through, however. He's going to go down to the south here. Get the movement speed slow on the Magnus. Doesn't have, sorry, he does have enough mana now for that shockwave. He's going to go for the TP out, however. They have the skewer. He's going to be able to cancel it. All this fight has lasted that long. He's been able to get a second skewer. Nicely played from them. That's what we were talking about, the rotation with the Puck to these lanes. And you're going to see what it's going to look like as well now. Mag just skewering someone out of the coil for the bonus damage and that break stun duration as well. Really good movement from them. And you already see the Veils being queued up, so they want the magic damage here. And let's see, so we, last game we casted, we saw a lot of stacks coming out for the Phantom Assassin. I wonder if it'll be the same though. JL. Gonna get aggressive here on the Shaman. They will get the shackles, however. Play hard, trying to escape here. The Decrypt is going to keep this Vengeful Spirit alive for a little while longer, but it's going to run straight to Mark. Ember Spirit coiled up as well now. They might have just be stuck in the river. Might have been his own demise. Facehugger does have a silence here. It's going to all forward. A lot of damage done by the Ember Spirit. Raptor's going to rotate through as well. Only level 3. One ticket's going to get brought down 2. Now Facehugger will think about turning it here. The orb's about to come up. But JL, after that death, Phase shift, just on cooldown still, so won't be able to dodge a stun here, but play hard. You've got to be careful here. Silence is about to come up here with the Decrypt. It's going to be a lot of magic damage on the side, though. Timbersaw tries to find the Disrupt here. Another Timber Chain forward. He's got a Whirling Death, a little bit more mana as well. Needs to put that Mango in the inventory, but looks like he won't even need it. Another right click and Rappy claims that kill. 6 for 6. A lot of kills already. 12 at this 7-minute mark. What are the pings coming through? Oh, for the vision. Yep, alright. Makes sense, makes sense. Scatterlicious. So what drop should be able to... Should have an idea. I mean, you saw the Vengeful Spirit run straight back down as you got in the area, so... might be a little bit obvious about the ward placement. We'll see if they want to go D-ward this, but Pock is going to have the coil back up now. Didn't die from that engagement, which is the main thing, because Pock's going to need a snowball this game. If they bring down Rappy, and those kills are going to help him out. I mean, Rappy's 4-1. Phantom Assassin, they're going to be able to dive him here with another boss. He will go towards play hard. He dodges the stun, however. Wonderkid, can he get himself away? Already used those one charges. Going to have another Phantom Strike through, but the creative has already walked past. In the meantime, top lane, they found the Chol Warlord with 1 point up in that Timber Chain. He can't really go max distance here. We'll go back towards the creep, trying to really delay this as much as he can here. In the meantime, though, team pushing in this top lane. So, yes, Wonderkid falls in the bot lane, but that is space for them top. And looks like they're going to continue pressuring this. Did they use RP? They didn't even use RP for the Troll. How did they get that? They don't have a whole lot of damage here, especially without RP. That is surprising. Wow. And Disruptor doesn't even have a point in the Glimpse. He went 2 in the Thunderstrike. I'm a little surprised by this. Wow. But I mean, that first death on Rappy, I thought it was going to be a really bad sign for what was to come, but he's 4-1-1. He's been having a good game, definitely. Now that he's got levels, it's very hard to bring him down. And with the Soul Ring for the stats, the infused Raindrop as well, he will be fine. But Mag, like, look at the farm. 3 in the Empower already, and I think that's the big issue with a Magnus. He just needs levels. That's how your cores start coming online, when they have this Empower. And now this Phantom Assassin is going to start taking some stacks here. I mean, it's supposed to be Dire stack, but instead, I mean, maybe even the Mag was the one stacking this. I'm not certain, but Wonderkid doesn't care. He's just going to be able to steal this one. They got a double stack at the hard and medium camp as well. None on the ancients. Another stack at the hard camp. That is about it. What about this? No. So we do have a few stacks for this Phantom Assassin. We see he's going to be able to... I mean, he's going to be able to scale and farm up very, very fast with the Empower now. Thanks to the... really, thanks to the aggression and Neon actually being forced to help out Rappy and be in a tri-lane down bot. Facehugger's got to be careful. They're going to get the chains of Phase Shift. Will be available here. He's going to get the silence. Another coil. Who's he going to break? However, it's going to be able to get 2. He's got the RP, but there's really not a lot of damage follow-up. Rappy stuck under the tower. It's a lot of damage here. They're going to get the RPs on the higher ground. And the glimpse back. Nicely played from Mark. Will be able to dodge this. And they're going to find the Mag as well. It's 3 dead from EVOS. And Neon Esports just run all over them there. I mean, that looked like a really good fight. You get a pretty good coil. RP as well. The Timber was falling ever so low, but they just had no damage follow-up. It looks like the Shaman didn't want to join. He's trying to get that level 6 for the tower push, and also Phantom Assassin's just kind of trying to clear some stacks here. So all of a sudden, I mean, Neon just pushing down this tier 2 tower. They got a DD rune as well. I mean, they just... this is the issue with, like, you have to wait for the Phantom Assassin to come online. And you don't, even with Empower, like, you don't really want to be fighting at all. Like, that's your farming time period, Rappy. Try and move forward here. The Glimpse will be available. They're going to drop the Serpent. What's instead, however, the Kinetic Field. Can he get away? Timber Chain over, but they are going to get the Glimpse straight back into those Serpent wards. Another Timber Chain. He should be fine. Thunderclap, no. Brings him down with that level 2. And now on the backline here, they're going to get the coil. It breaks on the Pugner. Magic Missile will be dodged here. Nicely played from that Puck. Looks like the Pugner survives, however. It's a 2 for nothing. They find the Timber. They find the Venge as well. Good outcome for them. About a K gold swing. And in the meantime, Wonderkid was farming up. It's about to have 1,700 gold in the bank. How's Troll going as well? He's going Yasha. Probably Yasha Diffusal Blade. Oh, sorry, maybe Manta Diffusal. But looks like Scatterlicious wants to fight with the squad here. Just wants to fight with the boys. Rappy's also going for an Atos. Very good at controlling the Puck and also this and also the Phantom Assassin. Timber goes for the Timber Chain after the Glimpse, but he won't be able to connect on it in time. And actually, that allows the Disruptor to get the TP out. Looks like it may have been a little bit of an issue there. Sometimes you can time it with the Timber Sword getting that Timber Chain just before the Glimpse, but was unable to get it there in time. So allows the Disruptor to get himself away You see how Facehugger's playing this. He recognizes he's the one that needs to be pushing up these waves because really the team hasn't got a whole lot of wave clear. He wants the boot to travel, but if you get a blink early on, it's going to allow you to start these fights. Mag, blink, RP. It's only onto one, however. They're going to get the coil as well. Drop down the static storm. Timbersaw is out on the side, however. Do they want to pop the skewer? It will break on that Vengeful Spirit. Timbersaw is going to get blown up as well. Mark will join the fight with the double damage rune. Play hard. They're going to get crit down. Will the life chain be enough, however? It's a dominating spree for this Pugner Mark with the Timber. So with the Remnant, will be able to get himself away. I mean, a nice dodge from him. We see how Mark can play this game. We'll be going for that drums like we spoke about. Probably Yule Scepter afterwards. Got to be careful though. Might get aggressive on Whitemon. He's still got those 2 remnants up. Space for the boys though. Puck about to get the boots of travel here. And in the meantime, Phantom Assassin 3,100 gold. Wonder Kid having a great time on this P8. Top of the net worth. He's really going to be able to start fighting early on. Earlier, I can't speak. Earlier than what the troll would be able to, just because of solely because of the empower, and that's the issue with these mag picks as of right now. Just being able to get this free 4,400 gold item onto a core, because of course Battle Fury costs 4,400. You all know, man gets that free empower. Really just relying on the levels, but it looks like Neon still want to, push the tempo here. It'll give some space for that Troll Warlord. And still, Puck is not in fighting shape as well, really reliant on levels. You don't see Puck going for the talents because Phase Shift is your survivability. You need to level this up. So, that max level 3.25 duration allows the orb to come off cooldown and the blink as well. They're going to get the chains, the silence is there. They'll drop the coil. Facehugger, can he get himself away? He's got the Jaunt. Rappy's going to be able to follow up on the backline though. They'll drop the Storm. JL, the Glimpse straight back. This Ember as well. And now with a skewer, double kill for the Disruptor. Meanwhile, up to the north here, Facehugger, he's going to be fine. Now Rappy's going to be careful. Without the coil, looks like he will be able to escape. Still only 1 point in the Timber Chain, so he can't really, move that efficiently here. And in the meantime, Disruptor is going to kite him out. We'll drop that kinetic field. Facehugger still in the area. They're going to get the silence. Will it be enough damage, however, with the shockwave? And down he goes. So all of a sudden, 3 kills for the Disruptor. It's going to give him a lot of gold in the backpack. Love to see that as a hard position 5. Just getting some items here. He's already got the Tranks Magic Stick. Higher than the Venge and the Farm as well. That feels good. But the main thing is Troll has not been dealt with. Man is still farming. Wonder Kid has this Deso now finished. So probably I think the next Serpent Wards and next ultimates for the side of Radiant, that's going to be Roche time. Hex, they're going to go for this kill. They drop the Serpent Wards. Will it be enough? However, they're going to get the swap of the cool. The RP, it's onto 2. They're going to be able to blow up the Timber as well. 4-man down. Neon Esports group up. EVOS able to over. They don't even, I was going to say overextend, but, or overcommit. But it's like you're able to. You drop the coil and you see the power of this mag Puck. You have the threat of even the RP dragging them out of the coil for the snap, or even just a skewer, and all of a sudden they might find Scatterlicious as well. Whitemon on the backline here, he's got the ultimate. Scatterlicious got to be careful here. Can they blow him up in time? However, Whitemon's going to be able to escape here. They need to get any more follow-up lockdown, and they will. Already the Shaman with that Aether Lens, so he's able to close the distance here, and now it's up to a 5k gold net worth lead for the Radiant side. They do have their ultimates on cooldown, however. Crit. Play hard, will be fine. He's got that decrypt. If Wonder Kid jumps forward, nice Phantom Strike. We'll stop that chains from connecting. Now Rappy's going to try and Timber Chain forward. They're going to get the Hex. Shackles is available, however, it's only level 1. He maxed out the Ether Shock and the Hex. Whitemon is going to get brought down from the Flame Guard. They will get that glimpse back, but look at the Park. He's going hand. The Shockwave. Venge is going to fall. Now Rappy's going to be careful as well. They're going to get the coil perfectly timed. Wonder Kid in the meantime pressuring out Mark. He will have that dagger coming up pretty shortly with the Phantom Strike, but it looks like Mark, he's going to be fine. He'll turn their attention to the Timber Saw. 4 dead once again, and EVOS. Oy, oy, oy. They're just keeping the pedal to the metal. Tier 2 is going to be under threat now. 6k gold, make it a 7k gold net worth lead. They'll force the glyph and should be able to get the tier 2 tower as well with Facehunger staying in the area. Is that Veil finished? He's got Veil Boots of Travel now. And once Puck gets Blink, it's going to be so hard for them to actually kill him. They're going to try for this, however. We'll get the root to hold him in place. Silence stops any follow-up, however, from that Ember. And Wonderkid just protecting him there. I mean, after those kills, he's got 3,100 gold in the bank as well, considering... I mean, he just picked... what feels like he just picked up this Desolator. And now, they're going to have what looks like mech finished on the mag. And now all the ultimates are coming up. I mean, you got the Static Storm. Puck's is up as well. And that's the main thing. Like, Puck's ultimate is a really low cooldown. Static Storm as well, 90 seconds. Max level is 70. Puck's is 60. RP is really just the longest one at 130 seconds. I guess Shaman wards as well. But that really... it's going to allow EVOS to constantly run at the side of Neon. They're not really relying on any big ultimates as well, but the thing I'm worried about is what's about to happen when they just walk straight into the Roshan pit with the Desolator for the minus armor and then the Serpent wards as well. Like, Wonderkid didn't build a Vlad's this game, which is something you see often when you have a mag. You go like Vlad's into Deso instead of that Battle Fury straight rush. Mag. We'll have to be careful here. They're going to get the coil on the backline. Is only onto the Troll Wall, though Roshan falling pretty low with the Glimpse. They should be able to take this freely. Now they're going to initiate forward. A 3-man RP paired up with the Static Storm as well. They have the Silence, the Skewer to follow up. It's 4 Dan, and they're going to be able to get 5 as well. Battle Trans already popped. This is a disaster of a team fight for Dire side, and it just shows the team fight lineup coming through from EVOS. They're all connecting. It looked okay at the start. I mean, they found the mag. They're able to stop the Blink follow-up, but really, for what? As soon as the Timber got him Roshan, they glimpsed him straight out, free for Wonderkid to take, and they just grouped up. And that is the issue with the coil being dropped. Even though it caught one, it puts him in a horrible situation so he can't escape. And then Neon just really getting picked off from this mag up here. And Evil, I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but he's got to be absolutely loving this game. Some massive RPs coming through already. Man's having a wonderful time. And now that's a BKB finished on Wonderkid. And the net worth... oh, hang on. JL. I mean, he was there, but he's not anymore. Now Rappy's got to be careful as well with Facehugger. We'll be able to join the fray. Pretty low on mana, however. I was going to say, I mean, the net worth is skyrocketing up to 11k. XP well in their favor. Wow. 19 minutes in, and that's a 99% win probability. Oh my lord, they really don't think about that Neon can come back. And this, just think about it though, there's still, what, a tier 1 that's about to be claimed, but there's still 2 outer towers that EVOS haven't taken yet. That's just going to bump up their net worth as well, which it already is. They will get the Ace, at least this is a pretty good kill. I mean, you'll take whatever you can get as of right now, but even then, it's such a hard kill. Just being able to glimpse someone away, and with the hood and the 1 for the stats. I mean, Disruptor, he doesn't die fast. He's 7, 7, and 15. He has been a part of 22 kills. Woo. 22 out of the 30 kills Disruptor has been a part of. He's showing why you need to really prioritize running at the Disruptor, and it looks like they're not doing that. Like, Ember, he went for this Drums Maelstrom, and without going the survivability of the Yule Scepter, you've got to be careful about overcommitting on a Disruptor here, because if he drops that Static Storm, you're just going to get bursted down because Wonderkid, how farmed he is. And now that he's about to have a Basher, that's even more lockdown to potentially... oh, Blink Hex, Amber Spirit, they'll have the Shackles follow up as well, but the swap's going to be there. It doesn't cancel the Shackles, however, the Magic Missile, the Skewer just off the mark. Nice sleight of fist into that Remnant away, dodges the Skewer. It was a good attempt, and they're just going to walk up the high ground with these Serpent wards. How do you defend this Rappy only being level 9? He's got the ATOS. They have no high ground defense. Like I said, the Pugner's going to help, not going to help out. And I mean, Ember doesn't have a Maelstrom yet at all. They're going to blink forward with the Shackles. They will get the Chains. It's not going to stop this, however. Shaman really going to try and sacrifice his life here. They'll get the Skewer. It's only onto 1. Static Storm still available. Now with the BKB, Rappy, they might want to die from here, but Wonderkid is going to opt for otherwise. Gotta be careful though, because the Park's playing pretty aggressive, but he's already got the Blink now finished. that drum's being popped. Looks like Neon are going to try and at least get something out of it here, but they'll stay in the area of Radiant. They still have ages for another minute 30 here. The silence. Timbersaw, I don't think you want to be here, my good sir. Even with the Shrine being popped here, he will have that HP regen. One kid on the backline will be able to blow up the Vengeful Seer. In the meantime, the call, it's onto Rappy, and the control coming through from the Shaman holds the troll wall in place. Instead, they're going to be able to get the glimpse as well. Stuck in the Static Storm. Can he even get the ultimate off in time? They'll be able to follow with the lockdown coming through from the Shackles, and Mark, he's going to end up falling as well. GG gets caught 22 minutes in. And just the draft coming through from EVOS, all the lockdown. They absolutely ran over Neon, and I tell you what, this Timbersaw pickup was not the pick. It did not seem a hero that would be able to have a good game. And just Puck just absolutely steamrolled. I don't know, like 7-1-20. I know Wonderkid got 11-2 and 15, but just the control and silence. You saw the power as well multiple times with that skewer and the coil. It was really just overall good draft coming up from EVOS. It ran all over Neon. They hit their timings with the Deso Serpent Wards. They went straight to Roshan as soon as they had that. And also with the Blinks, I mean, they came up, and once they had them, they started taking fights. And that's the key as well, getting a really good Blink Dagger reveal. That is the main thing. But EVOS, they're going to be able to take this first game off the back of what I believe was a immensely good draft. And I honestly think you've just got to ban the mag, get him out of here. Don't allow EVOS to first pick the mag, because we could see it coming. As soon as we saw the Batrider ban, we said, mag PA, here it comes. And he did indeed. But game 1 is in the books. I appreciate everyone watching. I do apologize very much about the start with the draft overlay being up. Yeah, I know now that, but I've understand what I went wrong there. But I do appreciate everyone watching. If you guys have been enjoying the cast and you want to drop a follow on the Twitter, my handle is Aries_HD. So if you guys want to stay tuned, don't forget to head over to Twitter, drop a follow over there. But I do appreciate everyone watching. We're going to have a little bit of a break, guys, and we will be back very shortly.